Hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the one and only Sonic the Hedgehog here, and I am of course back from the likes of the Maxi Toys videos after the events of Banjo-Kazooie. Well, now we're going to be hit on to another redo Let's Play, but this time we're going to be hop into the Nintendo GameCube. Along with the forms of, well, as you guys should know, that Mighty the Armadillo has now managed to able to get started with this redo Let's Play of Mario Party 5. And we figure we might as well do the same from here, except the fact that we are doing Super Monkey Ball for the Nintendo GameCube. Jeez, I can't even believe this game came out in 2001. Like, it's been almost like 2 decades ago, along with the arcade version. Because I say the arcade version because this game is originally the arcade game by the forms of just Monkey Ball. Not Super Monkey Ball, but Monkey Ball, as the name of the title. And because of this though, that game involves around you able to tilt the banana-shaped joystick, and your objective, well, I'll talk more about that whenever we get into the actual main action. So either way, yeah, this is the forms of Super Monkey Ball for the Nintendo GameCube, and this appears to be the launch title for the Nintendo GameCube system. And I'm gonna say that for what I've played this back in the day, I actually enjoyed it, even though there are some frustrating moments here and there compared to the sequels, but either way though, we'll show those off and during at some point once we get into the actual main gameplay. So yeah, this is how the gameplay looks like, if you can see from the actual how to play video, even though that we didn't show that off during the course of the Super Monkey Ball 2 Let's Play, but apart from those side of things though, your objective in this game is pretty simple. It's the fact that basically you have to guide your monkey in a ball into the actual stage. However, here's the thing though, you can't control the monkey, you have to tilt the stage. So because of that though, that way you would be able to actually just well, maneuver yourself with the forms of, well, some obstacles and challenges along the way. So, and also that you're able to collect some bananas, which, as far as you can see, that if you collect 100 of those bananas, it actually gives you an extra life, which, we'll point it out whenever we get into the forms of the actual main thing. So, in this case though, yeah. And there's also going to be some hazards involved, like these bumpers were able to knock you off the stage, so keep that in mind, you have to be very careful about it. And that's pretty much how this goes, basically. And while we're at it, though, is the fact that you have to deal with a time limit as well, so yeah, it's pretty simple by the looks of it, though. So, because of this, though, now if you couldn't tell already, this is the PAL version of the game, because if you couldn't tell from the actual in-game text, has actually got a different size compared to the NTSC counterparts. Well, because of that though, this is the PAL version of the game. And also, if you couldn't tell from the actual capture recording setup, much like in Mario Party 5, I'm going to be able to record this on my actual GameCube hardware. Even though originally we weren't going to do it on the Nintendo Wii, but I get the horrible feeling that since my disc of the game was actually a bit scratched up, so I might actually worry if that game will attempt to crash every now and then. So, but either way though, the original hardware, as far as, well, you know what I mean. So either way though, the main focus of this Let's Play is obviously the main game, and of course we get on to normal mode, which basically you can able to actually go from stage to stage, obviously, and because of that though, we can able to actually show you guys every single stages of the game, including the forms of, well, beginner, advanced, and expert. Even though originally we did done this Let's Play back in 2012, however though, the actual commentary is a bit off, and also the quality is horrifically bad, and to top it all off, we somehow cheated the whole way through by the forms of the moon jump ability. So as a result, it might actually be kind of broken, honestly. So because of this though, I might not be the best at this game though, unlike Super Monkey Ball 2 or the future games, but at least I'll try my best, much like Super Monkey Ball Jr. if you're following from that particular Let's Play in mind. So yeah, as for character selection in Super Monkey Ball, the original game, you have a choice between Ai, Mimi, Baby, and Gon Gon. And keep that in mind, in the arcade version of the Monkey Ball, you only select Ai, Mimi, or Baby. However, Gongon wasn't on the arcade version because he was actually an exclusive playable character in the console version of the game, specifically the GameCube version most likely. So, anyways, let's go and select Ai as in the first part of this Let's Play, and because of that, we'll go all the way back to the beginning by the forms of beginner. So, and along the way, we'll show off advanced and expert, including the 4th difficulty, which we'll talk more about that once we're able to actually just try our best if we don't screw this up completely. So anyways, let's hop right into the forms of beginner difficulty, and as far as this difficulty suggests, it actually contains 10 floors. So because of that, it's pretty much the easiest mode in the game, because obviously you might get used to with the controls and everything. And also, by the way, is the fact that some of these stages do have names in, well, at least according to the forms of Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. If you're following for that Let's Play channel already, then you would be able to actually recognize some of these names. Like the first stage in the game is called Plane, and the second stage is called the Diamond. So, because, you know, the shape of the diamond and everything. And also keep in mind is the fact that there are a few different colored goals, like as you saw from a distance, there was actually that green goal. And basically, well, I'll talk more about that whenever we get onto advanced difficulty at some point on this first day. So because of this though, yeah, this Let's Play might be a bit short, just like the forms of Super Monkey Ball Jr. So because of that though, we're able to actually just try our best if we're able to do some good runs here and there, so. And obviously, the 3rd floor's name of the level is called Hairpin, and this stage right here is known as White Bridge, according to Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. So yeah, it's pretty simple by the looks of it though. Again, I might not be the best at the game, just like Super Monkey Ball Jr. as I said, but even then, we'll point it out whenever we get onto the advanced difficulty level. So because of that though, at least thankfully I did manage to able to 100% the game already. So in this case though, is the fact that, yeah, I say that because usually, relatively speaking, that it does have not only some of these regular levels that you might find, depending on what difficulties you go to, they also include some extra levels based off from specific conditions. Like, for example, that, well, we'll get to that until whenever we get towards it. So either way though, so let's move on to the next floor, which is floor 6, and this appears to be slopes. So, and by the way, the 5th stage, which appears to be the bonus stage by the way, and basically that allows you to able to collect the insane amount of bananas if you manage to able to collect them in a certain amount of time. So because of that, that way it is actually a good way you can able to get extra lives with. So because of that, again, collect 100 of them will actually give you an extra life, so things to be expected by this point. So either way though, you probably expect it by this point. So, and I think that stage's name is called Bonus Basic as far as I'm aware. And then in the floor 7 stage, his name is called Steps, and the next stage, floor 8, is known as Blocks, because we're actually going to be traversing for those flat block surfaces and all that stuff. Oh, and by the way, something's worth mentioning though, is the fact that, obviously between this game, along with Super Monkey Ball 2, those bananas, in addition to some of these levels, does have a pretty cool, you know, project placement, which appears to be by the forms of Dole, which appears to be by the forms of something more related to a banana company in Japan, which that was actually a pretty cool thing back in the day, in my honest opinion. Although, unlike in Monkey Ball Deluxe and the future games and onwards though, they managed to able to remove that brand, which is kind of a shame, honestly. But either way though, it knows what it is. Okay, this stage's name is called Jump Single, so yeah, that's something worth noting for. And here we go, on to the 10th floor and the final floor in beginner level. And that's what appears to be Exam A, the first of the exam levels. So, there's also some other 2 variations of them, but we'll talk more about those whenever we're able to get to them. So, one thing I will give this game some credit for is the fact that I really, really love the actual world atmospheres on certain stages and beyond. Because of that though, it is super pleasing to look at, and it's also kind of unique aesthetically speaking, which, again, we'll talk more about that and doing at some point on this first day in particular. And as you can see, we actually did manage to complete the beginner level without losing a single life. And basically, that allows you to be able to actually access to the extra stages. I think it happens on beginner and advanced difficulties, so... And as far as expert mode is concerned, well, we'll point it out whenever we get into that at some point next Tuesday, so... At least if I was going to be trying my best to able to do the best run if possible. But if not, thankfully I can show those stages off on practice mode, and because of that, much like in Super Monkey Ball Jr., I'm also able to actually just to do that option, so... I know it's considerably kind of pointless to do, but regardless of everything else though, it's just... I'm not very perfect at the game, but at least I'm doing alright and such, even though despite the fact that this is a 20-year-old game, so at least expecting that how the fact that I might actually be good at it, so... by the way, with those extra stages names, basically the first stage calls it Blur Bridge, and the second extra stage is called Hitter, and the third and the final floor in beginner extra floors is AV logo, because you're actually going to be doing with the AV tilting logo. So yeah, that's pretty simple by the looks of it. So, and by the way, once you finish any kind of difficulties, like beginner, as you can see right there, then we actually get ourselves a bit of a an ending sequence right there, which actually tells us how much party points you actually got, and basically what these party points can do is that allows you to be able to unlock several mini games. Well, 3 of them to be exact: Monkey Billiards, Monkey Bowling, and Monkey Golf. So, and the reason why I'm going to skip this little staff credit sequence because, well, there's going to be more to it than that. So I guess we should probably end things off at this point right here. So join me next time for more of Let's Play of Super Monkey Ball. That is the fact that we are moving on to advanced difficulty. So I'll see you guys until on, well, Thursday. Later, fellas.